is the last day of kinematics. I remember we studied kinematics around this time last month. For last 4 weeks, we have been trying to understand the behavior of object in motion using not Aristotle physics, but physics given us by Galileo. Today, we're going to put everything together to solve a problem. If we understand this problem, that means we can move on to dynamics and really be able to use our kinematics background to solve dynamics. So let's dive in. First, we're going to draw a diagram. This problem is a very interesting problem. Rashidul Bari went on to 1.5 hour long bike trip. And his position function is quadratic, 40 over 3 t squared. That means over the time he was speeding up. In 20 miles of the trip, he saw a speed limit sign, which is of course given 20 miles per hour. We want to know, did he break the law? To understand whether he broke the law, we have to understand every piece of kinematics. dt graph, vt graph, at graph, a secant line, tangent line, average velocity versus instantaneous velocity, displacement, area under vt graph, whole lot of things. And this problem will allow us to get every single thing. So let's dive in. First, we're going to start our conversation with diagram. So first, we're going to draw the diagram. So the car is here. So when the car is here, time initial is 0. D initial is also 0. When the car is here, that means the end of the trip, the time in the time final is 3 over 2 is given, 1.5 hour long trip. D final, we can easily get D final by putting time over here, 3 over 2. And this will give us 40 over 3, 9 over 4. This is going to give us 10, this is going to give us 3. So 30. So the entire trip is 30 miles long. Another interesting thing in this trip is the speed limit. This is 20 miles per hour at T1 is and D1 is. D1 is given. D1 is given in 20 miles. So 20. T1, we have to find T1 by putting the position in the position function. We want to find the T1 when the distance is 20. So we put 20 over here to get the distance. So instead of PT, we're going to write this PT will replace by 20 is equal to 40 over 3 t squared. So then T must be 1.2. So T must be 1.2. That means he saw a speed limit sign 1.2 hour after he started the trip. Okay. That's good.